Anthony Towns last night had 33 points, 14 rebounds, honestly great game. And Desmond Devane had 34. John Morant really did that great game. He had 11 points the whole night. He really should have more. He's an all-star player and really only had 11 points in a playoff game. Honestly, not enough. And in my opinion, I feel like he really needs to start developing more of the three-point shot in general, or just should have taken more three-point shots. I think he's definitely capable of making them. He should have done that last night. Final score was Timberwolves 119 to 118 Grizzly. Honestly, the Timberwolves were playing great the whole night. Anthony Edwards had a great game as well. And in the last minute or so, Karl-Anthony Towns really clutched the game up with a free throw that pretty much put him up big. It was looking at the end that the Grizzlies were actually might win this game because Pat Bev missed his free throws, and it was 118 to 115. But the reason why the score was so close at the end is because they made a three-pointer. But what do you think? Honestly, were you tuning in this game? I feel like a lot of people honestly were. This is probably the most entertaining game. And there's going to be a game 5. I honestly can't wait. It's 2-2 right now, so it's going to be very hard for the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. I feel like the Grizzlies still going to win this series, but honestly, it's going to be very tough just because the Timberwolves seem to be re-energized. My NBA playoff predictions. So the Bucks versus the Bulls. The series is 2-1 right now. Honestly, for my prediction, I think Giannis is going to have 35 points tonight. Honestly, a great game coming for him. I think the final score is going to be 107 Bucks to 102 Bulls. And for the Nuggets versus the Warriors, I think the final score is going to be 111 Warriors, 108 Nuggets. Honestly, a great game from them. I think Jokic just have a great game. I think Steph's actually have 30 points tonight. Hawks versus Heat. I think the Heat are going to win tonight's game. Honestly, I think it's going to be very close. I think Tyler Hero, he's going to have like 15 or 20 points tonight. I think the final score is going to be 97 to 93. Heat are winning. And then the Suns versus the Pelicans. I think this will be another close game. I think the Suns are going to win 101 to 99. But what do you think? Put your predictions down below. Bleacher Report, this is Paul Pierce. I think Jayson Tatum may be surpassing Kevin Durant right before our eyes in the NBA hierarchy. Honestly, some people in the comments agreed with him. Majority of people did not, and they were saying that he doesn't have no MVPs. There's really no awards at all. And I agree. I don't think he really has passed him at all. I feel like a couple years ago, a lot of people said that Kevin Durant passed LeBron after he won 2 championships. I could see that more than this right here. He really hasn't won any awards. So I don't really know if in the NBA hierarchy he's passed him at all. But what do you think? Honestly, I feel like the Nets in general, they're just in a bad situation. I feel like adding Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant and James Harden before they trade him was definitely a good thing, but they really need to add in more role players and just more decent players. I feel like that's the main problem with the Nets in general. They don't really have a lot of good players besides those players. And Steve Nash's whole offense is pretty much just to give the ball to Kevin Durant the whole time.